go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Sellout. They're coming up against the Artist. Many consider this to be the most exciting division in all of boxing. It's the middleweights.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
First up, Sellout from the United States of America. Up against them, the Artist from the United States of America.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim. Sellout! Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the gray trunks with red trim. The Artist!
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Couldn't land that jab. Nice counter shot. Nice counter. This is a high-octane battle. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Incredible work rate. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Relax. Just stay focused.
What was that? What's he doing? Come on, he's switching off. You got complacent.
Good work. He was thinking. He was smart. He weren't loading up. He was...
Okay, now you've let him back into the fight that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care. Go out there and win.
One shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. Is that...
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Gotta be smart. Otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Listen, you switched off. What's he doing? I need you to get back out there.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear, and he'll start timing.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so you can...
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Back and forth they go. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Can they figure out the combination to this set?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Oh, listen. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Okay, focus. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, they'll see it and they'll ride it out.
You stop what you're doing. Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent.
Thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off.
You do. Good work. Just the
Time
same
winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
All the way through, Cam. Get out there.
And he'll start tiring. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him enough.
On to the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They miss with the jab. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Beautiful counter punch. When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Failing to score with that right hook. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Punch caught him clean. both want the knockout. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And the artist has been dropped. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four. Continue.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Oh, that's it. Start sticking it.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you switch it on.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Relax now. I don't.
Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there.
Great work. Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab's slick. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work.
The first minute, stick on in the jab and then start gathering your pace.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. You were thinking.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Stay focused.
And win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basic.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Good work.
Win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
Back at it in round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've been in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
The stamina is off the charts. Just misses with that jab. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
So just keep him on the end of his jab.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Right, let's go out there. Get some.
Start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so he can't figure it out.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round. I need you to get.
Thanks for what you do. Good work. Just
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
smart. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
What you doing? You switched off completely. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one
The
shot.
referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Don't worry about that round. Let's go out.
He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go.
On to the fifth we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Only catching air with that hook. And down goes the artist. Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Gotta waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hurts.
Whoa, Johnny! This may do it! How is this fight still continuing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What are they telling him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That uppercut just missed. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Have you got complacent? The fight's...
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man, good man.
Right, now you've let him back into it. I need you to go back out there. I need to...
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots.
Round that you've lost, don't worry about it. Get out there and switch up.
Nice round, good round. I like that, I'm happy. You were thinking.
You did this fight, and now you let him back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight. And he's going to...
Great work, great work. I love that, I love that. Jab slick.
Minute, stick behind the jab, and then start gathering your...
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Stay focused.
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your...
On to the 6th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Missing with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to thinking. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Perfect counter shot. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. And he scores with the counter. Tried to score with a jab. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better.
Wait, I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. The jab's work.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off.
Wait. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great one.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this.
You've got to be smart.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Think about defense, remember what you do. Good one. Just step.
Here we go, it's round 7. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
That hook doesn't score. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
This fight here. Come on, you're going back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
And what you're doing, the gaps will appear and he'll start tiring you. So just
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't get
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. And he...
You were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off.
Good work. Now, don't
The
want
referee
to
calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
You got complacent.
go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise...
And they're back at it again here in round 8. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Can't land the jab there. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. You can see there's blood, and the referee's going to take a good look at it. Yes, sir. We fight on here. That cut is going to cause some serious problems.
Cornerman, get your job done. Do it right.
But you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Listen, you've switched off. What you doing? Right, let's go.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Stay focused.
Take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping up.
Great work. Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab's slick. Good man. Good man. Just saying again, don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gap's not there. Good.
Behind the jab, basic. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Back on. Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Stay focused.
Don't lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Basic. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. Right, let's go out there. Get your...
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. It's one of the best fights I've seen this year. Let's see if this round continues that incredible action.
What a round. I'm exhausted. They must be absolutely shattered. What could you tell a man when he comes back to the corner? You need the instructions to be simple, precise. Don't befuddle them because they're just shattered.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice counter shot. A straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. So time back in. Let's keep fighting. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these cuts.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's got to hope the referee doesn't jump in and stop it.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Right, let's go out there, get some...
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Okay, now, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's...
What you doing? You switched off completely. Don't worry about that round. Let's...
And he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Just the same again.
Okay, now you've let him back into the fight that round. Get your mind back on the job.
Go up here and he'll start tiring him.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
You gotta go out.
Just stick a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so you can't figure it out. Great.
It's round 10. What a fight it has been so far. Wonder what we're going to see in this round.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
And he misses with that jab. Where was the defense? Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Why weren't they covering up? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this act. And down goes Sellout. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just boxing, beat.
Okay, I'm happy. Like that round. Good work. He was thinking.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes, you're switching off.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and remember what you do.
What was that? What you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent. Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take...
Vary it up a little bit so you can't figure out. Great. Just
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get up.
smart. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths.
Into the fight. Great round. Now, don't wait
Time
till
winding down as we get set for another round.
All your work all the way through camp. Get out there.
to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise...
Let's start 11. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Beautiful counter shot. Figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Those counter punches have to hurt. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Throws the jab, but does not score. they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Look at all that blood, but he's still wanting to come out for more.
My concern is the corner. Are they going to be too brave for their fighter?
He's going to be confident. He'll take that one.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
Oh, Sam, what's he doing? Come on, he's switching off. They got the place.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps are up here, and he'll start tiring him.
Okay, now, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
So start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little.
Okay, now, you've let him back into the fight that round. I need you to switch back on.
Thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing the power shots.
Okay, now, you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off. Right.
What you do. Good work.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
The fight's not over yet. You gotta go.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Now, I don't want you to load up.
And there's the bell for round 12. They're off their stools, and what a fight this has been. Will it continue?
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they had to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
His stamina is off the charts. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. There's a counter shot. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.